Hi everyone, welcome back to Scrummy. Today we're making a classic carrot cake. This carrot cake is light and fluffy, packed with grated carrots, pineapple, spices and topped with a delicious cream cheese frosting. It's really delicious and you're gonna love it. This is one of my favourite carrot cake recipes and I'm going to share it with you. We're going to start by preparing the carrots. For a lovely moist carrot cake, use fresh carrots. Don't be tempted to use pre-packed carrots as they're too dry and you'll end up with a dry cake. Grate the carrots using a box grater or just place them into your food processor and use the shredding blade to grate them. Now that we've that done, let's make the carrot cake. Into your bowl, place the vegetable oil. You can also use sunflower or coconut oil if you wish. Add the eggs, vanilla extract and the dark brown sugar. You can also use light brown sugar or even white sugar, but just remember if you use the white sugar, your cake won't be as brown as this one. Whip together until nice and thick. After whisking, you'll end up with a nice thick batter. This is what we need to give a great texture to the carrot cake. Add in the grated carrot and the chopped pineapple. Just make sure to remove any excess juices from the pineapple. You can do this by just placing it in a sieve. Mix until well combined. I love pineapple in my carrot cake. Some people love raisins, you can add these in either. We're going to sieve in the dry ingredients, starting with the self-raising flour, baking soda, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, salt and mixed spice. There's lots of spices in this cake and they really do add to the flavour, so don't leave them out. If you like orange in your carrot cake, replace the vanilla extract with the zest of one orange. Sieve into the wet mixture to remove any lumps. Add the chopped pecans, you can also use walnuts, whichever you prefer. Fold into the wet mixture, making sure that all the flour and spices are mixed in. Our carrot cake mixture is done and it's ready for the tin. I'm using a 2-pound loaf tin which I've lined with baking paper and I've greased the sides of the tin with just a little bit of vegetable oil. Spoon the mixture into the tin. The great thing about this cake is that it's also dairy free, so it's fantastic to keep everyone happy. It's ready for the oven. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit for about 1 hour. While the cake is baking, let's make the cream cheese frosting. Whip the butter until soft. It's best to use room temperature butter. You don't have to whip the butter until it's white like you do when you make basic buttercream. Once it's nice and soft, you can add the sieved icing sugar. I do this in 2 stages. When the icing sugar is mixed in, add the remaining icing sugar and whip again. This cream cheese frosting is great. Lots of people have problems with cream cheese frosting due to it being too runny, but if you follow this recipe, you'll have a really firm frosting and you won't be disappointed. Now add the vanilla extract and mix on a medium speed for about 5 minutes until smooth. The final stage is to add the cream cheese. Before adding, make sure to remove the excess water. I do this by placing the cream cheese in a sieve for a few minutes before using. I fold the cream cheese into the butter and icing sugar mixture. Do this gently and take your time. You can see how thick and firm the cream cheese is. Look at that. When you've finished mixing, place in the refrigerator until you're ready to use. Now it's my favourite part, decorating the cake. Remove the carrot cake from the oven and place on a wire rack to cool. When it's cool, add the cream cheese frosting. You can spoon the frosting on top and spread it out over the top of the cake, or pipe some nice rosettes like I'm doing. Sprinkle the top with chopped pecans or walnuts, depending on what you've used in the carrot cake. Finish decorating by placing fondant carrots on top. I bought these in the local store. If you don't have them, you could colour a small amount of the cream cheese frosting with orange and green gel colour and get creative and make some cute little carrots or something like that. I'm going to try a nice big slice. This cake is so moist and the flavours improve the longer you leave it. But you'll find this cake won't last very long. I really hope you enjoyed this Scrummy carrot cake and thanks for subscribing to my channel. See you next week and happy baking everyone!